They say that if you grab 10 people, half of them are rich, half of them are poor, you take them all their money and you put them like in a blank country with no resources and nothing, the numbers will go back to normal. The 5 rich will go again to be rich and the 5 poor will stay poor. Why? Because of mindset. Hi everyone, my name is Ana Arenas, and in today's video we will talk about the differences between rich and poor mindset. How are two people completely different and have different universes because of how they feel? Let me tell you how. Now, we have here the rich column and the poor column. And we are not talking here about money. Forget about the word wealth or money. In this video, it's all about mindset. And yes, you can be rich or you can be poor in the way you think and in the way you see the world. Now, let's talk about time. Rich people always have time for the things that they care. Rich people know how to prioritize their time. They know what's important and they always make time for what they want. The day is enough. They have 24 hours and in those 24 hours they can go on vacation, be with their family, work, invest and grow. Now, on the other side, poor people never have enough time and they waste half of their time procrastinating. They always procrastinate, they are on social media, they watch too much TV and time is not enough. But what's the difference here? Rich people see time as an asset and poor people use time as an excuse. Excuse not to think, excuse to not do exercise, excuse to not do the things that matter, excuse. So asset and excuse. Now the next one is the wording. Now have you ever asked like a lonely friend of yours who doesn't have a girlfriend and you are just talking to him and you say, hey, how are you? Have you watched the way this person speaks about himself? He's poor, he's lonely, he's miserable, he's negative. Everything that revolves around him is dark, is great, is miserable. Usually, poor people speak very badly about themselves. The words that they use, their vocabulary, it's too negative. So usually we first think the things and then it comes and then they happen or they become a reality. So you all have a friend who say, no one wants me, I'm too bad, I'm very stupid, I'm an idiot, I'm always late, I'm never punctual, no one will love me. Girls think that I'm an asshole, girls think that I'm too boring. So the way they speak about themselves determines the reality. Now, rich people value themselves and they speak about themselves in like a hero way, or they honor who they are. So here they respect everything that it's about themselves, and here blame, complain, and they speak very, very poor about themselves and their world. Now, imagine that you and I are right now standing in front of a building. And the way I'm standing, it's the sunset. I see the sunset and the building looks just beautiful and the door and the entrance is just beautiful. But you are at the other side of the building. You are at the back of the building and you see it dark. You see the trash there and the trash deposit. You see the dirt and the parking lot, and it's just horrible. So from your perspective, the building is hideous, it's horrible. And from my perspective, the building is just beautiful. That's life. Life is about perspective. The question here is, where are you standing? On the dark side of perspective or on the positive side? Poor people see things and see everything that happens in life as dark and they only see the negative side. And the rich people see things as a solution and a way of being better. Poor people say, why is this happening to me? Poor me. So what is happening here? they make their problems bigger than themselves. So problems are big. I cannot solve problems, they are too big. I don't have money to pay the rent, and that is too overwhelming, that is too big to think about. And rich people say, I'm bigger than my problems. And actually, I enjoy problems and I embrace problems because they let me fail. And the only way in life in which you will succeed is by failing. They say fail faster to achieve success faster. So problems are small and are as an opportunity to grow. Now, 2 versus 3. What does this mean? Well, 90% or 95% of people in this planet are poor or are mediocre. Their lives could be better, their environments could be better, but still they are very mediocre. And they don't change, even though they know they need to change. They don't lose weight, they don't achieve freedom, they don't live the life they deserve. And only 5% of people in this world achieve success. And it's because of the rule 2 versus 3. What's that? Poor people have 3 options in life. They have 3 choices. They either change, they either not change, or they stay where they are. Usually they pick stay where they are. They stay okay. And why is that? Well, I know I need to lose weight. I know I am overweight. But just the thought of going on a diet, of changing my routine, of having to buy more stuff that I believe it's more expensive, just the thought of that change is too overwhelming. I cannot afford that. Why? Because I don't know what will happen. And the thought of the unknown is just too frightening for me. Thinking about changing, leaving my comfort zone, and doing something different is just too overwhelming for me. So I prefer to stay where they are because I know I have a headache. I know it hurts, but I know what kind of pills do I need to take for that headache. I know what to do when it hurts, and I know how to treat that pain. And the unknown, I don't know what will happen. I don't know what I will do if I would die. Now, rich people on the other side only have 2 choices. Die or change, period. So they choose change. Why? Because these people don't have anything, have touched bottom. They don't have money, they don't have families, they are dying. Something really, really terrible happened to them. So they have nothing to lose. The unknown is already here. What could be worse than death? What could be worse than losing someone? What could be worse than eating on the street? Nothing. So I'm already at the bottom and I did not die. Why? Because we don't die, you adapt to change. Always, humans do not die. Diet is just an illusion. Now, they change, they give everything, they become all that they are. This is the reason why these people achieve their fullest potential. Last but not least, knowledge. Now, your income is 100% related to your knowledge. Why? You make money in exchange or as a result of the amount of value that you give to your community. If your job does not give value, your salary is very little. Why? If you are a parking lot attendant, your job only makes a certain amount of value. And that amount of value can be easily replaced because your activity can be easily replaced by someone else. If you don't like to do that job, I can easily find someone else to do the job. You are very replaceable. Why? Because you don't give that too much value. You don't give a different value. Now, it's not the same learning that education, that knowledge. The goal here is self-education. The more you know, the more value you can give. The more valuable you are, the less replaced you can be. The less replaced you can be, the more people you can impact as an exchange. Money is just too much for you. It will never be ran out. You will always have money. So the question here, how much value do you provide? How easily can you be replaced? Now, there are no excuses here that I have children, I cannot learn, I don't have time, I don't have money for learning, I didn't go to school, I have to work all day. Look, if you have time to Netflix, you have time to read. Books are free, they are online. If you have a cell phone, you have internet. You can go anywhere that it has Wi-Fi. There are no excuses here. You make excuses, why? Because you don't believe you actually can achieve that and you like how you are. So if you like how you are and you are not going to learn, just please stop complaining, period. So knowledge. Knowledge, it's about the value and how easily these people cannot be easily replaced. And these people are very replaceable. If they are a server, there are many people that can be servers. And I'm not saying these jobs are bad. I'm saying that you should not stay at those jobs forever. Period. So this is the difference between a rich and a poor. And as you can see, I didn't speak about money. Because money is energy and money comes after certain actions and an impact. So if you learn how to do this, then money will just follow you. I hope you like this video. I hope you find this video useful and it really makes you think about in which of these two columns are you standing. And if you are on the wrong side of the column, you are not wrong. You just need to get started and create a plan for yourself. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.